University chefs here in Britain are being told to undergo a menu makeover to cater for a growing number of Chinese students. They make up 20% of the overseas student body and in some cases are paying £30,000 a year to study in the UK, so they're very important to the sector. But apparently some being put off because of the food on offer on campuses. Let's talk to Mike Haslin from the University Caterers Organisation, who's in Manchester. Good morning. What's wrong with your food?
I don't think it's a case of being anything wrong with our food. What we need to actually look at is the authenticity of the food and challenge the perceptions of the international students. We recognised a trend of increasing international students a couple of years ago and commissioned research accordingly. That suggested that some 20% were dissatisfied with the offering. So we began work on addressing those issues. One of the main things that we did was to arrange a study tour to visit China so we could actually see how their food is actually prepared and look at the ingredients that they have.
So it's only the Chinese students who've got an issue, it's not students from any other country?
No, the research that we commissioned looked at catering for international students as a whole, and we looked at Indian students and other throughout Europe and the rest of the world. It's very difficult to cater for the breadth of students that we have within universities in the UK, but we're challenging our chefs and our members to meet this growing demand.
Is there an actual indication that people are being put off from either coming to the UK or from coming to particular universities in the UK simply because of the food?
No, I don't think that's the case. I think statistics will back up that international students are increasing within the UK. What we're looking to do within catering is just to further enhance the student experience. It's very difficult for the chefs to prepare authentic cuisine for these international students, so what we're providing is the tools for them to be able to do so. Lots of our members have already taken very direct action following the tour of China in September last year, establishing focus groups, changing the menus, looking at the times that we have for dining, all little nuances of international students that we haven't yet been able to embrace fully.
In the studio, isn't part of the experience of studying abroad experiencing the culture, experiencing their food, the different types of food? Don't you think you're missing a trick here, really? They need to sort of learn about what's on offer here.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is only one element of the student experience. The research also states that 84% of the people that were questioned actually want to experience new foods and more world food. It's not just about catering for particular nations or nationalities, it's about having a breadth of offer, and that's what we're delivering, and many of our members are already doing so. There's some fabulous work already within universities in the UK, and students are generally very pleased with the catering.
OK, Mike, good to talk to you this morning. Thank you very much indeed.